Le Modulor is an anthropometric scale of proportion devised by Swiss-born French architect Le Corbusier. Some argue that he developed it as a visual bridge between two incompatible scales, the imperial and the metric systems. This technocratic explanation is here, and this blog rejected in favour of the claim that he wanted to combine architecture, beauty and the human form and mathematics into one single system. Is it perhaps ironic that this appeal to the idea that beauty can be ensured by obedience to a proportional system, admittedly going back many hundreds of years, should be excluded from his 5 principles of modernism, which were clearly intended to serve as a constant point of reference for architects when exploring the balance between functionality, aesthetics, symbolism, and the social impact of their designs. Now, gulag urbanism and its social or non-social impacts strips bare any pretense at joy, any desire to explore the values of Le Modulor, or a search for an architectural culture that is liberating and expressive of Corbusier's principles. This new urbanism imprisons us in its ruthless and brutal reminder that we're victims of its aesthetic and social mendacity. So, Modulor Man, as you are drawn here, 1.83 metres tall, not in light on a screen, but in pen and paint on paper, full size, in a place where no one goes, in a school of architecture in central London, as a line and as a negative. Are we trying to recover you and your image from the impotence you've been subjected to by a professional and educational system that can find little room for the values you represent and provide the space to explore them? Would you now be better appreciated, accepted, tolerated, examined, and used as a modular person? Probably not. Your exclusion from the discussion lies maybe in the fact that the questions about architecture that you remind us of are at best now just too complicated, too abstract, even irrelevant for a culture with an attention span often determined by the length of time between adverts on talk radio or a message on Instagram, or an educational regime or educational regimes that can manage difference but not dissent. Or maybe it is simply, why bother? Perhaps we should ask the student who is making this drawing, why? Why try to bring back into the centre of an architectural speculation? Why liberate you from an image, modular man, modular person, on a page, in a book, on a screen, into a question and a critique? Modular person, stay asleep. You are the source of too many questions.